Well, the week is finally here. We are finishing this closet makeover. Time has finally come, guys, to finish this closet. It has been a long process. It is going well, but I am so ready to have my closet back and have the rest of my apartment be clean, because there was a lot of stuff that was in this closet that I need to get back in here. So this week, we are finishing the details. I need to build the structure for the top part. Like I said at the beginning of the series, I want to make better use of the space up here because I have high ceilings in my closet and there's a lot of wasted space up there. So the first thing we're going to do this week is build the shelving above this so that I can use that as extra storage. Put the rails up here for all the clothing that I like to hang up that I don't use regularly, that can just be out of the way. We're so close to the finish line. I just want to get this closet done so I can enjoy it. And we are almost there. So let's just jump right into it. So there are a few types of supports I'm adding to these walls. The top braces will hold the rails for clothing, so they need to be a bit sturdier. And the center braces will be for the added shelving. And of course, no week is complete without another trip to the hardware store. I literally remembered right as I parked at Home Depot that I forgot the cabinet hardware that I need to match the spray paint. Which means I'm gonna have to come back later this week. Oh well, we'll get the stuff what we need for today and we'll just come back. And for a quick behind the scenes, this is what it looked like trying to film and work in this tight area. And after covering those walls in the walnut contact paper, we can finally add those rails at the top. I did not think that the toughest part of this entire build was going to be the shelves at the top there. I thought that was, from a technical standpoint, I thought that was one of the easiest things I was going to be doing. But trying to do it in such a small, confined area and film it nonetheless, exhausting and so challenging. But it's done. That whole upper unit is done, minus I need to put the shelves in that calyx unit up there. Today we're going to be doing a lot of the finishing stuff, and that includes using IKEA's bow axle system, which is one of their more affordable storage systems. We're going to be using that all along this mid area here between the shelving and the lower built-ins. It gives me a lot of flexibility with either shelves or baskets, different types of storage systems that I would like to see in this. And I kind of played around with the configuration for a while until I got what I want specifically. So today we're going to be installing that whole system. The only downside to the bow axle system is that it only comes in white, and obviously there's no white in this design for the closet, so we're gonna have to paint it. I'm starting with a metal primer for better adhesion of the spray paint. And I'll be painting the base of the units black. And I ended up doing a total of 3 coats of this black paint. And I went ahead and made an educated guess on that spray paint color that I wanted to match the hardware, trying to save myself another trip to the hardware store. So after a metal primer, I went ahead and painted these baskets champagne gold by Behr. I also finished a few of the contact paper seams with a little black caulk. And now we get to move on to some fun stuff, finishing these IKEA built-ins. I'm going to be wrapping each of the door fronts in black leather. This is a really easy and affordable trick, and it made these IKEA cabinets look super expensive. All right, a little bit of bad news. The baskets are turning out a little bit more yellowy gold than I intended it to be, which I kind of expected because I took a gamble on the spray paint and it's not what I need. I need a little bit, I think, more bronzy, coppery. It needs to have a little bit more of a red tone to match the hardware. I have the hardware this time. We are running back to the store to get new paint, which is fine. We need a couple last minute things and we are going to finish this closet. We are so close. So let's run to the hardware store real quick. So I couldn't quite decide which color I wanted to go to, so I went with, I have more of a coppery tone, and then I have one that's like more of a bronze goldy one. It kind of sat somewhere in between, so I'm gonna use both. And while we let those dry, I'm gonna go ahead and build those storage boxes for the calyx shelf up above. And I ran into a little issue here. I didn't have enough of the black leather to cover the width of each calyx door, so I ended up doing it in 2 panels with a seam down the center of each door. It's a solution for right now. If it bothers me, that's an easy fix down the road. And now we finally get to work on the lighting for this project. I installed these black channels for the LED strip lights under each of the shelves. I'm just using a few pieces of the walnut contact paper as well as black paint to hide the cords. And while I have the black paint out, I'm just gonna touch up a couple of those spots that got scuffed up. So, last quick project, I could not find a mirror that was the exact right dimensions for this space, so I'm gonna have to create one, which is fine. I picked up these like 8x10 really lightweight mirrors from IKEA, and what I'm gonna do is put them on a backing board, put a frame around them, maybe incorporate some of the LED strip light around it, and make it the exact dimension that we need for the space. And once we add those final baskets and shelves, this closet is finally done. If you have made it this far in the journey with us, thank you so much. I love the way this closet turned out. It was really a labor of love for a while now, and I can't wait to start using it. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please think about subscribing. We have so many more projects I want to do in this apartment. I have a laundry list, and I have no idea where I'm going to jump to next. Please think about subscribing. Send me a like, a comment, and I will see you guys next week. Bye, guys.